What's up, everybody? Nintendo just announced that they're having a Direct tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. I don't know where you're at in the world, but that's where it's coming at for me. So I wanted to talk about some of the things that I think we will see there, and I'll just jump right in. So I think we're going to get finally an announcement for the N64 Classic Edition. It makes complete sense for Nintendo to release an N64 Classic this holiday. As I mentioned before, it would follow the trend of the NES Classic that launched last November and the SNES Classic that hit the market last September. The N64 Classic Edition would garner a huge mainstream appeal, I think. Now let's just hope that Nintendo doesn't screw things up with supply and demand, because they've known to be pretty bad for that. But what games would you like to see a part of the N64 Classic Edition? I'll be sure to link a video that I made about it at the end of this video if you're interested in seeing that. Next up, I think we're finally going to get that Super Mario bundle that's been rumored now. I believe it was the new Super Mario Brothers games. Kinda sad because I wanted to see Super Mario 3D World, but I don't know, maybe that'll be a part of this. But all the rumors were suggesting that it was only the new Super Mario Brothers titles. But yeah, do you ever notice that the Switch is severely lacking multiplayer Mario titles? Sure, we got Super Mario Party on the way, and Mario Tennis launched not too long ago, but neither of those are the platforming Mario multiplayer experience that I'm talking about. These are 4-player local co-op games, and it'd be really cool if they added some online features to the Switch version. Nintendo has already ported over almost all of their worthy Wii U first-party titles, so what's a few more, you know? There's a lot of people that are going to get upset about this. I don't really mind a bunch of ports, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. Speaking of Super Mario, I would love Super Mario Maker on Switch. With games as service gaining a mass market popularity, I can't help but think that Super Mario Maker would be the perfect title to be constantly updated with new features every month. From new character items or badass skins, the possibilities are endless in a game like this. Super Mario Maker is one of the best titles available on Wii U, and it's also one of the few games I think most fans wouldn't mind being ported to Switch. And needless to say, more people would get the chance to play this amazing game for the first time on Switch, given how well the console is selling both hardware and software. Next up, I think we're finally going to get a hint, or maybe a full-blown trailer, of that rumored Star Fox Grand Prix racing title. Leading up to E3, there were a bunch of rumors swirling around the web saying this Star Fox title was real, and they were saying that it's going to have more racing-focused gameplay. The rumors were so strong that most major outlets were covering it around that time. And honestly, I want it to be real. I think the Star Fox series needs to be nuanced a bit, so a racing-type game could bring the franchise to greater heights like never before. I believe Nintendo is going to unveil this new Star Fox game during its Direct tomorrow. Hopefully it's a gorgeous art style that will blow our minds. I have a feeling it's going to be a good-looking game, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think we're going to get more announcements for Smash Brothers characters. I think we still have a lot of Echo characters lined up that are going to be a part of the roster, because they just seem to be putting more emphasis on Echo characters and how they work, and just like labeling them as something makes me think that there's going to be a lot of them. And I would like to see like characters like Raven from Bayonetta be an Echo character for Bayonetta, and like Shadow the Hedgehog as an Echo character for Sonic would be really cool. So I really hope that's real. I haven't seen Shadow as an assist trophy. It's now Knuckles as the assist trophy, so I think Shadow's going to be a character, and I think Raven might pop up as well. Next up, I think Bayonetta 3 gameplay isn't completely out of the question. It got revealed a while back at the Game Awards, and I think it's about that time where we finally see some gameplay, or at least another tease of some sort. I'm so anxious to play this game. I love Bayonetta 2, and Bayonetta 1 is great as well. Nintendo has really been backing this franchise lately, and Bayonetta 3 is in fact an exclusive once again, just like the second one was. I think it's about that time. It's just time to see this game. And while they're at it, why don't they show off some Metroid Prime 4 already? Lastly, this is more of my pie-in-the-sky prediction. Maybe won't happen, but I would love for it to, and it makes a lot of sense for it to happen, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5 finally announced for Switch. Nintendo has been full of surprises ever since the Switch launched last year, and to many gamers' surprise, the renowned developer Rockstar Games brought one of its titles to Nintendo Switch last year, and that was LA Noire. After such a huge gap of no Nintendo and Rockstar partnerships, LA Noire coming to Switch was a pretty big deal. However, I don't think it's ending there. With surprising releases like Warframe, Diablo 3, Ark, I wouldn't be surprised if Grand Theft Auto was on the horizon. We know that the Switch can run the game with no issue, considering it was originally launched on PS3 and Xbox 360, and it's the perfect online game to showcase as part of Nintendo's soon paid online subscription. Like, every company loves making money, so this makes complete sense. Rockstar and Nintendo working together on this, I think it'll do really well. A lot of people will say this is not the type of game you want to play on Switch, but I disagree. Grand Theft Auto's sort of like the whole package. You're getting the online experience, you're getting the single player experience that you can play on the go and you can play at home, and I think it would fit right in the Nintendo Switch's library. But be sure to let me know what you think. What are your predictions? Like I said, it's tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. It's not far away, so this video probably won't even do very well, but I just love talking about this kind of stuff. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. I will talk to you later.